What's the deal, you guys? What's the deal? What's the deal? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a open panel discussion tonight. Now, listen, I don't know how long we're gonna be here because we just got through doing the panel not too long ago, and then I got on the phone with DJ a little bit. Was outside, the lights went out in the whole damn neighborhood, and then the wind is high, and I'm on the south side. And where DJ at, he like in downtown. So it's already raining on that side of Atlanta. It ain't made it out here yet. So, I don't know how long we're gonna be here. I'm not gonna try and make this no long ass, drawn out ass thing. My laptop is already halfway charged. My laptop is on 64%. So I want to get in and get out. You feel what I'm saying? Because I want to get in before it really start raining. Because right now, it's about to go down weather-wise. Because them lights that went out so many motherfucking times here. And I just text Sakina. And I was like, Sakina, is your lights out? She was like, no, they're not out, or whatever. But they done went out like a couple of times out here. Now, if you are a bottom that bottoms, this is what you need to get. You need to get Peachy Clean. I just got my second helping of this. And I also got my third helping of this too, right here in my box. Okay. So if you're a bottom that bottoms, get you a little bit of Peachy Clean. It's gonna make sure that you're peachy and clean. Okay. I just want to start off with that. But so tonight's show, it's an open panel discussion, and it's about, did Carlos King betray Melody Shari by bringing Arionne Curry to the show? Now, this is one of the times where I'm going to allow the people to come in and speak their truth, okay? I'm going to allow the people to do it, and I'm going to let you guys talk. Because I haven't done this in a while, y'all. And I know it's only like 39 people up in here, and that's okay. It's late at night, so I'm not expecting a lot of people to be here. But I'm going to go ahead and drop this link right now for you guys so y'all can come up here and say what y'all got to say. We're 3 minutes in. So tonight, I'm going to go and get this thing started real early right now, okay? But yes, it's 41 of you guys up in here. I just dropped the link for StreamYard or whatever, and I'm going to allow you guys to come up right now, so do not be afraid. And all I'm gonna say is this: y'all be wanting these open panels and shit, so y'all need to participate, because a lot of y'all be wanting these open panels and then y'all act like y'all scared to come up here. So this is just us to have a good conversation. I see one person in the back already. I need at least 3 more to come up here, y'all. So let's make this a good conversation, and all those different things. We got one person. We need more than one person for a panel. You feel what I'm saying? So okay, there's a second person. Come on, we need at least 1 or 2 more. 1 or 2 more people. What's going on, Norris? Okay, we need 1 or 2 more for this to be a conversation. Okay, let's get into it. Hey, D-boy. All right, y'all are now coming in, so I'm not gonna do too much talking. I'm gonna let y'all do the talking. So there's Janae, there's Corey, there's Catherine, and there's Trey. So whoever wants to start the conversation off, they can. So I'm gonna go on and start it off again with the title: Did Carlos King betray Melody Shari by bringing Arionne Curry to the show? And being that Janae was the first person to come up here, I'm gonna let her start. The link is in the chat, so so y'all can still come up here if you want to. But let's go ahead. And if it gets too full, whoever this is that just tried to come in the back, I see devices not connected, so you're gonna have to connect your device. It's not letting me connect you. The link is in the chat for real. So for the people that still want to come up, y'all got the opportunity to. But oh, there we go. So Janae, you can go ahead and start off the conversation. Go ahead.
I have to say yes and no, for the simple fact, like, yes, Melody was on the show for a long time and she showed her life and stuff on the show or whatever. But there was a lot of mudslinging on that show when it came to this particular subject. I will say this, Scotty, like you said the other day on your show, um, producers are not loyal to anyone. Producers are loyal to producers. Producers are loyal to their shows, their views, and their money. Feelings don't matter when it comes to business. If I was the producer, would I have done Melody like that? No. I'm not gonna let some woman who tore down the family come on my show and express her side. What is there to express? We know what you do. It's done. That's just my opinion.
Okay, correct.
Hey, Scotty, this is what I want to say. Can you hear me, hon?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I feel like it wasn't a betrayal because this is a business. They made a business decision to bring in whoever is in Martell's life at the moment. Melanie left the show. To me, she's irrelevant at this point. She's no longer on the show. They did a whole season without her. Now this is going on the second season without her. So I don't see that they betrayed her because they may look at it, well, she betrayed them by leaving the show. I don't know. Um, so no, I don't think it was a betrayal. I think they made the right move. I mean, since that trailer dropped last week, that's all everybody been talking about is Arionne coming on the show. So of course, the ratings probably go up, which they want. Um, the show gonna be everybody gonna be watching Saturday night. I know I will be watching to see what goes on, and I just don't feel it was a betrayal. I think it was a business move. They would be silly not to bring whoever Martell's dating on the show, whether it was this girl or somebody else. I think it would have been a missed opportunity. And I think they did the right thing by bringing her on.
Okay, Catherine, you're next.
I'm gonna piggyback off what Corey just said. Yeah, it's a business move. It's a smart business move too. But I feel like if he should have, that's why I wanted it done. He should have done it when she was on the show, just for some mess to pop off. You would have had great ratings then. But at the end of the day, no, he ain't betrayed her. Betrayed her how? Girl, you gone. You left. Sorry, not sorry. And this ain't even your show no more. Let everybody say it. It wasn't ever your show to begin with, but at the end of the day, held to the non cross no line, he ain't crossed no boundary. That was a business decision, and it was a good one because I know I'm gonna be tuning in every Saturday night, and I'm gonna be tuning in to Scotty and T's lives every Saturday night as well.
I agree. I agree, Catherine. Everything you just said.
All right, Trey. And once I get through everybody that then came up, I'm gonna allow y'all to just have the conversation amongst yourselves. But I want to let everybody speak first. Trey, go ahead.
Okay, so basically, I didn't watch last season, so I can't really speak to how well it turned out unless I looked at the ratings, which the ratings said that they didn't do too well. In regards to did Carlos betray Melody, I won't use the word betray. I do think it's very unfortunate that things turned out the way that they did. When we talk about producers and being for the money and not holding any loyalty, I have to question that in the sense that, okay, yeah, it may be money, but if we're really looking at it, Arion is still a part of Melody's universe. If we're being real about it, did she fuck him? No, but she's with the ex-husband, and she was a part of the reason why a lot of this stuff went down. And also to speak to Carlos, one of the things that I find different about Carlos and Andy Cohen, if Carlos gave the same type of loyalty that Andy gives to Portia, that Andy gives to Phaedra, that Andy gives to some of the girls over there. What's the girl? Kim Zolciak, or not Kim Zolciak, Kim from Housewives. A lot of those girls. So it's a different conversation when we talk about that. Maybe she would still be there. But that's all I'll say.
Okay, BB. I'm assuming it's Brandon. Go ahead. BB. Okay, Andrea.
Hey, Scotty. Hey, panel. So, I thought Trey was gonna say exactly what I'm about to say right now. When it comes down to, I haven't watched Love and Marriage for, I mean, honestly, for years. But I always watch clips and I watch y'all reviews, so I keep up and I know what's going on. I know who the people is. I know coleslaw and all that other stuff, right? Here's my thing. The loyalty, like you've said before, and I agree with, producers, Portia is gonna find out kind of, I think in the near like 2 years, if she's still there, that Andy ain't really that loyal to her either. Let K Michelle come and do what I think K Michelle gonna do next year. If she do like she doing in this reunion, watch what happens. K Michelle's gonna be the queen of Atlanta. That's just my opinion. I'm not here to fight with nobody about it. I don't care about what the Portia haters gotta say or lovers gotta say. I said what I said. Also, I like Carlos King. I don't think that he owes Melody a damn thing. It was a business arrangement. She was on the show while she was on the show. This is the second time, second season now for her not being on the show. And we could say the same thing for Andy. Did Andy portray Candy? Because we know how much Andy loves Candy, but he sure did welcome Phaedra back with open arms.
Mm.
So I mean, it's a business. It is what it is. Just because he got her on the show, she is an intricate part of his life. Do we have to like her? No. Are we gonna probably see at the reunion when they do have one finally after this season 12 or whatever? Um, what's his name? Carlos playing favoritism? Yeah, we probably will. We're probably gonna see Carlos go in on coleslaw. We're probably gonna see him like having Melody's back. We don't know yet because just like to say how Andy's played bias all this reunion so far with that left side of the couch, Carlos can do the same thing. So I don't think that it's you know I don't think he betrayed her at all at all.
So my question for you guys that's up here, um, so let me
I'm
ask
in a
you
live thing and I don't know how to turn
because
it off.
there was a
I don't know.
time early on where me and T would do our lives together at times and talk about the show, or we'll do roast and review with JoJo and we'll talk about the show. And one of the
Mm-hmm.
things that we would say was the show was getting stale. We need to bring Arionne on the show. The last time we said that was probably during the season, which was probably the last good season that they had, was the season where the big fight broke out with Mel, Martell, Evangelist Van, Miss Wanda, Marceau, and Maurice. That big fight that happened at Destiny's re grand opening. And now who the fuck is too feisty? Don't play with me. I'm not letting you until you change your name from Scotty Sock. You're not coming up here. Anyway, so
My God, today.
you know what? I'm just gonna let her ass up here. That's why this overlay gonna stay up because she already trolling me before she gets up here.
Most
But
people say
it,
hello.
girl, I'm not. Most people don't come up here trolling somebody on their own damn live.
You can ask anybody in the Discord. I have been a fan of the sock.
Bye. Anyway, like I was saying, so there was a time
You see
This
where,
anybody
damn
you
talk,
see
baby.
anybody denying it. Everybody knows I've
girl,
been riding for that sock.
whatever. Anyway, I can't stand this girl here. Anyway, so what I was saying was, is it too late for her to be brought on, or did she ever need to be brought on at all? Whoever want to start off that conversation, they can. Well, we can let Two Faces
Personally,
start it off. We can let Two Faces start it off. I'm
okay,
sorry. We can let
no, that's
Scotty
fine.
Sock start it off since she just
No
got here.
problem.
Hey, yes. First of all, hey y'all.
And
Hey. So
What's
in
up?
response to your question, I have always felt like Ariane only served a purpose if she was in conflict with Mel. I
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what purpose she would serve without Mel's participation, because most people who wanted to see her be on the show, they weren't necessarily interested in her life or her likeness. They more so wanted to either weaponize her against Mel or see a showdown between the two of them over the triangulation of the relationship with Martell, or proximity to Marcel and her proximity to their marriage. But Mel's not on the show anymore, so that doesn't work. So I don't know what other purpose she would serve outside of that. However, based on the trailer, it looks like we're replacing Mel in that dynamic with Destiny. Because why in the hell is Destiny and Arionne fighting? At one point,
Mm.
they were hanging out. It was literally to the point where Mel's fans were calling out Destiny for being two-faced. And the whole big scandal when Destiny posted that picture or that video of them out to dinner for somebody's birthday, and Arionne was there and the kids was there, and people were pissed off because I definitely had my criticism of that, because you posted Mel's kids and she can't even post her own kids on the internet due to this court order. It was uncool. But now y'all arguing. So I just think they just replacing. I think that dynamic still exists. Arionne only serves a purpose if she is in conflict with somebody. But Mel not on the show no more, so now they gonna use Destiny.
Can I say this real quick? I agree with you, Feisty, that people did want to see the dynamic between Coleslaw and Mel. They wanted to see the back and forth. That right in the heat of the moment when it first started, when everything happened, when it was fresh and everything like that. I do agree with that. However, I do believe that now is a better time to bring her on, because I don't really think that Mel would really engage with her. I don't think that we would have got what we really wanted to see, which was a back and forth, or we might have got like little passerbys and all that. And like I watch Monday Night Live, right, every Monday. So tonight, of course, I was watching Monday Night Live and on one TV, and then on the other TV, I got the Whether You Like It or Not panel. That shit, I'm like, damn, I can't watch. But anyway, Carlos mentioned that it's gonna all come. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. So I hope that we do get to see. But she's obvious. I don't think that she's, from how Carlos put it, that she's really gonna be like a main character, like they putting it out in the blogs and everything all last week. Like she's just gonna pop in and pop out like a friend of.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
What's mean they using her?
Yeah, they clearly are using her. They're getting ready. She was always talking about how they using her likeness. They're about to exploit the fuck out of her. And I don't know if she realizes with that cafeteria lady wig on in that damn confessional. I don't like, she didn't even have no nail polish on her fingers. Like they are
She had the
getting ready to
cafeteria
exploit her. They
wig and
getting
she
ready to
had
make,
the church lady dress up.
they getting ready to make like it literally was given, girl, Dr. King coming into
It
town.
looked
Put
like
on
they
your
tried to
marching
clean up
shoes.
her image.
She's about to
That's what
really see
exactly what
what
they
it's
done.
like to be in this show, in this particular way. And then you're on the show, but you're still outside of the main circle.
I
And
just want
I feel
somebody.
like Destiny is going to be the scapegoat, because he gonna do what he can to protect them skies. But like ultimately, I don't think it's gonna go the way she wants to. But
I want somebody to bring up her feeding her child only popsicles. I want them to get her. If she gonna be there, if she want to be there so bad, I'm sorry for cutting you off, Icy, but I want them, like, be there then. This what you wanted, right? This what you been wanting, right? You wanted somebody husband, right, Horsha? So let's
Okay.
do it.
I think
Let's
she's
do
gonna get
it.
that work. I think she's gonna get it. I did hear, I can't remember who said it, but I saw somebody post that she wiped her page clean. So I guess
Mm.
all those old videos and lives that she did, or posts about Mel or whatever, that
We
she
remember
put.
though.
Well, the internet is forever, and people were literally
Mm,
screen recording all those old videos. I will never forget that time she
Facts.
was live for like 7 hours, and not a single time did she stop to go check on her child.
there
And I
we
don't know
go.
anybody that does that with a toddler. And look, if you got kids in your house and it gets too quiet, any decent parent is gonna stop what they're doing and go
I'm a,
say, "Hey, what y'all in there
there.
doing?" She
Listen,
didn't
Facts.
stop a single time.
I've
Like,
raised 4 boys, and if it got too quiet for 5 minutes, baby, I'm
You
like,
know something is wrong, okay? Because I
okay,
got three of them.
what y'all up to? Somebody
Right.
up to
she didn't
something.
stop a
It might
single
not
time.
be
She
all
was
four.
live for like 7 hours. Like, nobody's gonna forget those lives. But I will say this though. this is an opportunity to try to rebrand herself. I don't think she gonna take advantage of it because again, in the trailer, why is you bringing up Destiny's Child in a negative way? You tried to get your son into my son's school and he couldn't get in. That's why people don't
Ooh.
like you. It has nothing to do with Mel. Like
Mm-hmm.
people be having revisionist history, but Mel never said that lady's name on this show. The only reason why we know who
Ever.
Arionne is because she wanted to make herself known.
And
Hold
that's
on,
why
you
I
guys.
want her to
Hold on, you
be.
guys. Hold
Well,
on, you
Tisha
guys.
brought her up too.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Taurus Rising just showed up, so I want to give them a chance to speak. Go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. Hey, Scotty. I've just been listening to y'all, and to be honest, as far as the original question, as far as with Carlos, Carlos is a producer. He doesn't owe anybody any loyalty. Did he make promises he didn't keep? Yeah. Just think about it. He was trying to get Candy's mom to spill the beans on her life story. So I don't put anything past Carlos. I don't think he cares one way or another. And I also think them putting on Ariane is because the ratings were low. I don't care how many awards they win; those ratings were low. Nobody was watching the show. The show didn't have the last couple of seasons. The show hasn't been that great. It's been all about the Scott. So he need to bring something in there that's gonna try to boost more people to watch. So of course he's gonna bring in the mistress because he still has a fascination with with what's his name, uh, Melanie's husband, Martell.
Yeah.
He really likes Martell.
Oh
He
yeah.
is going out for him for that. So of course, him and Martell got a relationship. He wanted to keep Martell on the show because Martell was stirring up stuff at one point. So of course
Yeah.
he's gonna bring on the mistress so she can add to it. Now
But that's
is she gonna do her job and add all this stuff? She said everything online. So what else is she gonna say that we haven't already heard?
but that's why when Carlos said I love all the girls, he was talking about Martell too. Because he's a messy as well.
Facts.
And can we talk about the Scots acting like Tisha, for instance, in the previews when she said, um, "Well, this lady broke up my friend's family." Since when you and Mel were really good friends, and since when did you care about what this lady did to this lady's family when you kept throwing it in her face every time on the show? I'm confused.
But see,
Well,
that's
she
them
ain't.
lining
She
it
didn't
up
say friend.
already,
She
though.
didn't say friend.
That's
She didn't
that's
say.
but
I'm
that's them
sorry.
lining it up though. They not gonna let her come on this show with a clean slate. They already setting the tone just in case anybody watching didn't know the history of this lady, or they like for example, for the people who watch this show but don't exist on like YouTube and on social media, so they never had a name to or a face to the quote unquote mistress
Hmm.
involved. They already aligning it up so that people know who you are and what you've done in your history. That's what they're doing. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what she thinks she's gonna get out of this show. In the scene that they showed in the trailer, she looked very smug. But again, that was in the confessional, not in the scene. The confessional, she looked very smug. You have no clue the conversations that are happening when you're not in the room. And you also have no clue what they're gonna bring to the editing bay and what they're gonna leave in and what they're gonna take out. So I think
That's true too.
she's in over her head and she don't realize it because
Mm-hmm.
in her mind, I just one up Mel because she's always in constant competition with that lady. I just
Sure
one up
is.
Mel and I hi bitch, I'm on your show.
Mel lives rent free in this lady's head and has lived rent free in
Facts.
this lady's head for what?
Yeah.
How old is their child? Martell and Coleslaw, like 6 or 7 years old, something like that. She's lived rent free in Mel's head, or Mel's lived rent free in her head for all those many years. So she does think that she won up Mel, but that's why, just like you said, they're setting the tone for the setup that's gonna be. We gonna see all the little things during the season that we might be like, oh well, they didn't mention this or they didn't mention that. Like think about what we're watching right now with Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. The
Hmm.
whole reunion, all we seeing is unseen footage, unseen footage. Why? They didn't want to show us that. With her, they're gonna show us. They're either gonna show us all the things that she says and does, to paint the picture, or they're gonna wait till that reunion and eat her up with all her unseen bullshit that she said.
Right, on the same couch that she was called a peasant on. Yep, I love it.
There you
And
go.
I do think it's very interesting. That's why I said she still doesn't understand how this is getting ready to go, because the most recent conflict that you had were with the Scots. Even
Mhm.
before they had that little interview with old girl claiming that she slept with both of the brothers,
Mm.
you was on what was it? One of those lives when she was calling them folks with linebackers, right? She was
Tasha
calling
Yep.
K, right?
the women cheating
Yep.
with linebackers. I mean, the men cheating with linebackers and stuff. So my point, shit, we ain't gonna forget about her insinuating that Martell was gay, however
Ooh,
many times, multiple. But you created issues with these women in regards to their husband and these men in regards to their relationship. But we're not talking about that though. We're talking about this non-existent beef you all of a sudden have with Destiny, even though you and Destiny were just cool hanging out, buddy and shit. Like we've seen photographic evidence of that. It's still given they're about to shift the focus onto them so that they can still sit in the background in the shadows and hide they shit while still collecting the check. That's why I say you about to get the exact same treatment that you won. Like you thought it was a cakewalk for Mel to be on this show, and like ultimately that like it literally was like very much a gang up for a long period of time. Folks was hiding what was going on in their real relationship while exploiting all the messy drama between Mel and Martell. They
facts.
both got the short. I'm not even gonna just put it on Mel. Both Mel and Martell got the short end of the stick, especially Martell, which is why he's so bitter, because he came on this show as the top dog and he's not that anymore. Like, regardless of how much Carlos might like him, he still don't look out for Martell. Like, Martell is literally like 180 degrees in a different place than he was when he first started. He came on the show as the top dog, financially just doing so amazing. Now you struggling.
Getting
I
drugged
have
for
a
filth.
question. I have a question for Scotty because, like I said, I don't watch the show anymore. I just watch the clips and I watch y'all reviews. Do you
Okay.
think there was a question posed about Destiny and I like Destiny. She's been through a lot, but that Destiny possibly could have slept with Martell. Do you think that Ariana is the one that's putting that out there, or how do you think that's going to play out this season? Because I hear this season that's going to be something where they're saying Martell and Destiny slept together, and Coleslaw is going to be in the middle of it.
And this just okay. So I'm answering your question right now, but kind of goes back to what Soulful Dog was saying in the chat. It's kind of like I'm interested in seeing what Ariana's gonna bring, but then it's like, okay, what exactly is she gonna bring? The same old talking points? Because the Martell and Destiny thing is an old talking point where there wasn't debate about whether or not they slept together. Now, do I believe that they slept together? I honestly don't believe they ever slept together, to be honest. I don't believe it. And I kind of feel like this is a ploy, another thing for Arionne to use on this show, and it comes across as fake to me. Because if you ever thought that Destiny was fucking Martell, then why was she around you then? But in
They
the
Right.
were
same
And
hanging
that,
breath,
out. They were taking pictures together.
they were taking
Now,
pictures and shit together and all that. So
but that's why
it's
I'm asking. That's why I'm asking because, like I said, I have seen, like, I've seen some episodes, but like I said, mainly T, the bloggers that review the show, I watch, but and I've heard back, some seasons ago that was a thing that maybe Destiny and Martell had slept together and stuff like that, but I feel like it's gonna be brought up more now because this girl is on here. You know what I mean? And I
mm-hmm.
just feel like Destiny. I don't know how everybody else feel about Destiny, but she got on my nerves just like everybody else do sometimes. But I don't really have a thing against her for me, so I don't think that should be a thing because why? Like you said, why are you in photos? Like, what's up with that?
That's
I
But
so
want
I
them to.
stupid.
I want them to eat her up.
But I do think that they're using Destiny as a scapegoat at this point now because
Yeah,
Melody is gone. Mel is gone now.
I agree. She's the new
So
target.
they got to
now
give her
yeah.
somebody to go back and forth with because it can't be Mel.
Yeah, so now Destiny is a scapegoat. But at this point, hold on, you guys. We have two people in the back. For those of you that's trying to get in, it's already 10 people up here. So we're full at this moment, but I will let you guys know if y'all can come in at some point.
Scotty, I'm
We
gonna drop. I'm Scotty. I'm gonna drop down so somebody else can join in.
okay, that's fine. All right.
I just want that. That's why I'm gonna say this before I get off here. I think
Okay.
also they kept Trish around so Trish and Arionne can go at it too. Since it's always been this rumor that Trish and Martell had something going on. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. But
I
I'm gonna
believe
let
that too.
somebody else join, hon. I'm gonna go back in the chat.
I
All
think
right,
they
thank you,
did.
Corey, for coming up.
Oh, you're welcome, hon. Take care. Have a good night.
You too.
All righty.
Um, okay, you guys. I think Trey and Corey are dropping, so it's like two slots open for. So if you want to come up here, you come up here now because the block is hot at this point. I ain't did this in a while, so that's why everybody coming up here. So we got Divine
Scotty,
Film and huh?
do you think Trish and Martell mess around?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because Trish be lying, so I don't know what to believe when it comes to her.
And
But
Martell be lying, so yeah.
right, both of them lie, so I don't know. But we have Divine Film and LL Shady Gal. I'm gonna let Divine Film go, and then LL Shady Gal go. Go ahead, Divine.
Hey, Scotty, how
How
you
you doing?
doing?
All right.
Good. So good. This is my first time calling into your show. So good to talk with you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm what I'm disappointed in is that Martell did not invest in a stylist. I know somebody probably already said this already because I'm late, but I just cannot believe that after all these years, Ariane does not have a profitable link on her Instagram bio. I mean, like for her to show up in that confessional with that Timu wig on and that outfit and them nails, like, and them split ends, like, and I'm not even shallow like that, but I just can't believe that after all this time, she would show up like that. And I don't want to, I'm not just blaming her though. Like, Martell has been in the public eye for a long time. He knows what the camera picks up. He knows the recipe, but he just doesn't care. Like, Martell does not care about that woman. Um, and that is unfortunate. It's going to be a train wreck. It's going to be entertaining, but Ariane is just. I just wish she had some friends. I wish she had some friends in Huntsville. It is so obvious that she don't have no friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you show up like this? You know? And yeah, so that's really it. Now, the Destiny thing, I personally think that Martell loves Destiny. I think that Martell could never bring himself to pursue a woman like Destiny because she's too strong and she has a masculinity about herself. I think that's what he likes about her because I think he's fluid, you know what I'm saying? Um,
Oh Lord.
I think
Oh
that big
Lord.
D energy. I think
Oh
he
my god.
resonates with that big D energy that Destiny brings. I
I think
think that
he's
he,
DD Devil
I
Dick.
think what was that?
I think he's DD Devil Dick.
What I mean? You said DD what?
I think he's DD Devil Dick. He's the Devil
She's
Dick.
saying that she thinks that he's devil dick. That's what she's saying.
Heck, I feel oh, I don't know what that means.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll look it up. But anyway, yeah, I think that so when Manel said, I think there's some feelings going on between. First of all, that was real shady of Nell. Like she could have at least put it on Martell. She could have said Martell has feelings for Destiny. For her to make it mutual, that is completely just like that's just wrong. Nell is very vindictive for that. But I could see that. I could see Martell liking Destiny. Because the women that he goes for are not the women he really likes. Those are the women that he wanna use, abuse, and that kind of stuff. But I think he had a thing for Destiny. But I don't think if I had to put my money on it, I wouldn't think they slept together. Because I just think Destiny's a girl's girl. I know everybody else don't think that, but I do. I think she got a loyalty about her. I understand people don't agree with me. That's fine, but that's gonna be an interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I actually might review the show. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Okay. We have LL Shady Gal, and then after her, we can go to Kimmy. Go ahead, Shady Gal.
Hey Scotty, how you doing?
It's been a minute.
It has, it has. Do I think Carlos is wrong? No. Is he messy? Absolutely. Uh, I don't know what Ariana's gonna bring because she really don't bring much to social media other than showing her messages and cussing out Martell. And she seems like she's functionally illiterate. So I don't know if she can read the script that
Oh my
Carlos gives her.
Oh Lord. Ooh.
Look, she's slow. It ain't just cold. She cold and slow. You gotta look at it all. But that's the type of woman that will sit up here and battle for her man and windmill for her man and fight for her man. And that's the type of thing that Martell wanted and needs. He needs to feel validated. That man has daddy issues, mommy issues, every type of issues, DL issues. He just got to live
Ooh,
in his
ooh,
truth
yeah, issues.
throughout
Oh
his whole
wow.
life. At the end of the day, do I think that him and Destiny were messing around? Do I think he tried her? Absolutely. Maybe she
LL,
didn't
don't
fall
forget he
for it.
literate too.
I mean, what they got to
He
do with
can't spell
anything?
California.
Baby, what they got to do with anything?
I'm saying, don't forget he illiterate too. So they have to like
We know he's illiterate, baby. He grew up in Bessemer, dang near.
Oh hell.
He over
Oh
there in the hood
hell.
of Huntsville. He wasn't going to Sparkman. He wasn't going to the APAC school. He got his C's get degrees, and C's got him his degree, and Mel helped him get that degree from A&M. Allegedly, since we got to say it, but she did tutor the man. So to me, it just reeks of desperation because just like when they kind of brought on Tisha's late cousin, I didn't really care for that. The whole bring her on, trying to get her, that felt messy. But at the same time, her and Mel and Tisha had been beefing for so long. They, you can't make me mad and tell me how I'm mad to get. I take stuff to hell personally, HE double hockey sticks, because I'm a petty Aquarius. And as y'all can clearly read, tell, I'm very shady. So,
Yeah, we love the shade, honey.
baby, t- I'm like Cardi B. When you be for me, you be forever. On
Okay.
your
Ever.
worst day,
She
I'll
said
be there
ever.
to just, baby, on your worst day, I'll be there to drop some pee on your grave. Don't play. But
Oh, not try pee on it.
I will save it up. It is my goal in my life. There's one person I got to do it. But just back to this. It's just my thing is if we not gonna come with the real and we gotta sit here and make up these old tie storylines from early 2000s that don't even work on RC on Roa anymore, I don't want to see it in the Huntsville context. Give me something fresh and real. And I feel like Carlos is recycling everything he learned with the Housewives of Atlanta and Housewives of New Jersey. That's almost 20 years old. And I'm tired of it at this point. Unless Ariana is going to drop the receipts about the trips, I don't want to hear it. Unless she's going to let everybody know how she really knew Kimmy, I don't want to hear it. Unless she dropping proof about Marcel, I don't want to hear it. Because what's the point? Because everybody else is still tiptoeing and acting like allegedly, because I have to say, like Martell and his family didn't knock over a cash machine back in the early 2000s. His face wasn't plastered everywhere, allegedly.
Oh
And
Lord.
we
She
acting
went
like he
back
ain't
to
got no record.
history.
Baby, little backstory. I went to school in Alabama at one of the
Oh.
HBCUs, very close to where Martell is. We all kind of ran in the same circle. So when they talk about these people, certain people like the Barrick, like Mel, Martell, and even Marceau, who pledged undergrad, it's a small community who are Greek. It's a small community that goes between those Alabama HBCUs. It's very small. We all know each other, especially if you was turning up anytime between, let's say, 2003 to 2010. Before we had Instagrams, when people used to be lit off the web, off social media, where you could really get down. So a
Right.
lot. So when Tisha finally started spitting that truth and stuff, people then was like, about time somebody said it. When she went off about him and his, DL tendencies allegedly, because that had been discussed. It was
Ooh.
known. It was spread to visiting girls. Like, hey, don't talk to that. Don't talk to that noob. That, they got rumors about him.
Ooh.
His own frat brothers was putting it out there, allegedly. Because I ain't trying to
Ooh.
get Sky's platform taken down at all. So, like, if
Ooh.
we ain't touching on none of that tea, which we could all speak to, that know the tea, that know the real, who were there, were witnesses, I don't care. I'm just sick of the invented storylines. That was one of the things that was kind of fresh about LMH because they came in, you had real fidelity happen. This was real people's lives. That's what drew people in. We literally saw Martell act crazy with this girl in real time and on social media. And then now they'll do stuff on social media and then they don't even bring it, they don't even mention it in the show. For real, for real. We talk around like everybody's crazy. Like we don't know what happened, who was on live and all that. So I just need Carlos to make it real. Do I think he owed Mel anything? No. The person who owes Mel anything was the man she was married to. And he's a dog with fleas. So she need to be worried about taking care of her kids and whatever charges he put on her and trying to handle that. She got bigger fish to fry.
I don't believe that. I don't
Oh my
believe
god.
that for me, I don't like the narrative of like saying, okay, it was put out that somebody might be gay, might not be gay. If they are, then living your truth, honey. I love it for you. Do I think Martell like men? No. Do I think he's a bitch? Excuse me, Scotty.
That's
Yes.
fine.
So I think that he can be classified in a certain subdivision that don't have nothing to do with gay men, don't have nothing to do with women, just bitch ass nigginess.
Okay,
Well,
hold
he
That's
on,
is a
it.
y'all.
BAN all day.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because Kimmy ain't said nothing yet. So let's let
Oh,
Kimmy
sorry.
speak.
Oh, that's okay. I just came up here to say, Scotty, is this storming by you? Cause this wind
Is that my
and this
sister
storm,
Kim?
it is scaring me. I'm supposed to be asleep, but I can't go to sleep because this storm. Is it storming by you?
Well, to answer your question, Kimmy, the lights just went out over here a little
Oh my
over an
God.
hour
Oh,
ago, and the winds are high. DJ get off the phone with me because he said it was storming where he is. I don't know what part of Atlanta you at, but I know DJ stay, I think, downtown somewhere, and he said it was already storming out that way, and I'm out here on the south side. So
Is that my sister
oh.
Kim on the phone?
And that is me, girl. I
Girl,
work on the south side
girl.
too. I don't watch this show. I just came to see if it was storming by you because I'm down here on the
girl,
south
you
side too, and it's scaring me.
oh my god, I cannot with you right now.
Kimmy, you
Don't
just
feel
went
bad
out
because
the
when it
I'm
storms, my mama don't even talk on the phone.
Let you come to pictures and see the storm by me. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna drop let somebody else come up.
Oh my god.
I'm so messy. I love it.
Thank you. Now that is funny. Oh my god. So I guess I'm glad she said that though, because shit, I don't shit. I'm already on here past the time I'm supposed to be on here because I was trying to be up here real quick before it storms. But it's
You
already
know,
the wind.
lies always real quick. I have something to say.
Oh, here she go.
Who said that? Feisty?
No, what's up?
So
Girl, shut up. Get to the point.
I
Oh,
have a point. So I know some time has passed,
hmm
Mm-hmm.
and
Wait a minute, not wait a minute. Not Feisty said I am the point like Kelly said I am the standard.
no, I
Go
just
ahead,
want to make
sis.
a
I love
point.
you. You
This
I
know
is
want to
I
why.
make
love
this point for
go
whoever's
ahead.
listening.
Let her
So
say. Let her get it off, child.
some time has passed, and I know people think because I've been sitting quietly that me and
Wait.
Payne have not been doing our due diligence, but understand we are still investigating.
Oh, girl, I
I
already know what
will
you finna
find
bring
out what the
up.
hell happened and who is responsible for blocking my brother Harold.
I need to know
Y'all are
who
still
did
on
that.
notice.
I need to know who did that because I know it wasn't me. So
Listen,
no.
Feisty is not playing tonight. She's
I
like, I
damn
will
sure
get
Wait,
you.
is.
somebody blocked
Because
Harold?
Scotty done gave a hammer to the wrong person and they done got beside themselves and we
Well,
gonna
the
have to get
thing,
you some straightening.
is, Andrea. One night Harold had DM'd me asking me, "Am I seeing his comments?" Because he said he had been typing in the chat and ain't nobody been saying that to him. And I said, "Hey, did anybody see Harold in the comments?" And everybody was saying they don't see him. So I went. I said, "Well, let me go check." So I went in my YouTube studio and went for hidden users, and Harold was hidden, and I don't know how the hell he was hidden.
We done
So
told
I,
the story wrong.
so,
One of these
oh
new ass
girl,
mods done blocked my brother
I didn't
Harold.
tell the story wrong. I told it how I found out about it, ma'am.
Blocked my brother Harold. They done got a wrench and done got beside their
Wait a
damn
minute,
self
because you
and
know
think we just
I've
gonna
been
let
a
that shit
mod.
slide.
I know Feist has been a mod longer than me. Captain's been a mod longer than me. I've been a mod for a long time around here too. I just haven't been
And
showing
you
up
know
because my
Harold don't
schedule
bother
at work changed.
nobody.
Now, who the hell then blocked Harold
Who the
now? Because
hell blocked Harold?
I'm trying to figure that
okay,
because I didn't look.
I'm about to
That
nope.
was
I'm
last
about to
week.
make an Instagram that say what's his
Come
name?
forward, damn
Kelly
it. Come
Man.
forward.
What's Kelly Man name? What's his name?
Jarvis.
If Jarvis can say whatever his Instagram is, I'm about to make an Instagram that say, "Who the hell blocked Harold?" Now
Mm.
what's going on? Now what else is going on? Like Cynthia say, what the hell?
I
So
don't
D-Boy,
know.
Scotty,
you
you
have
never was
already
able
been
to see
cleared
who
in the
did it.
investigation. You
Yeah,
need
I
not
didn't.
worry.
Yeah, I didn't see. They don't tell you who did it when you go in hidden users,
Right?
because there's been many a times where there have been people in hidden users, and I'm like, why are they in here? And I
They
have to
about to
unblock
block me
them.
and Feisty right now.
Ain't nobody blocking me. This is my house.
Oh, girl, here you go with them. This
Get
is
'em,
my house.
Feisty.
Shit.
Get 'em.
I'm saying you the one that's told her she the queen of the mods. That's your
I
fault. That's
really
what she
wish you
said.
would
It's her
stop saying
house.
that. I really,
Well,
really
when you saying stuff like this is my house, then I might as well just ride along with the joke that about you being the queen of the moderator, since you say this is my
I'm not the queen.
house.
Now,
Uh-huh.
see, that's how shit gets started. I'm not the queen of the mind.
Well, now I'm not no hater or nothing, but I know when I came up in here back in the day, and then like one of the first mods I really like remember when mods became a thing. She was one of the first.
She was.
I'm not the queen of the mods. Patches is the one in charge of all the mods.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, Patches. What the hell is Patches?
Yeah.
I think he's
Child,
overseas.
Patches over yonder.
Okay.
Yo, but young.
Fighting for y'all freedom.
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Look at D boy saying Feisty is the queen of the box.
Y'all
Um,
have got to stop letting Scotty tell y'all to say that.
But this is what I'm gonna say before I close this. Um, so they have been sharing the link to the Discord lately, because I did say that I wanted to go in the Discord a little bit more often than I have been. And the last time I was in there, I was only supposed to be in the Discord for about an hour, and I was in there for over 3 hours talking to them. So it's a fun time when people from Scotty Gang come together and they just talk about all kinds of stuff. It don't just be about like YouTube stuff. They talk about everything in there. So if y'all want to be a part of those conversations, y'all should join the Discord and stuff like that, because
Oh
those conversations
yes.
be great.
I have a
Y'all would have
question,
enjoyed this weekend, baby.
Scotty.
We hadn't got to talk about Scotty with his style rap round
I'm glad I was
bedroom.
I'm glad I was not there for
Woo,
that
baby, we had
conversation.
a
when I seen that
time
in the
over there talking
Scotty.
about that. Baby, the infamous sock. But y'all
Excuse
look, y'all
that's
can
why I
come
is
say
over there and
stop
kick
talking
me
about he
with us if you
innocent.
want to.
excuse
You
me,
ain't got to
y'all.
make a
I got
Scotty
a
come in
question for
there.
Scotty real quick.
What's the question?
Are you gonna do a urine review for the year of your book release?
I did not think about doing that. It is coming up
Because I
next
Yeah, let
month.
me
remember,
see
yeah, in
y'all.
September. September 23rd, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's when it came out.
Scotty
Yeah,
got the
so I
PC, y'all.
remember when we did the live and we all came on. I got my book. I read my book. So I think you should do like a year in review live for your book.
I think I should. That's a good idea. I think I
Remember,
should do a year in review, because I never got to hear everybody's
that's a
thoughts
huge
that bought the
accomplishment.
book. Yeah, the thoughts of people that bought the book and hear what they had to say about it. So that would be good. I think I am gonna do that actually.
That's
Yeah,
good.
Especially since the next one is coming out soon. So
exactly. I think that would be like a great
Harold's
thing. Like,
messy.
what happened?
I saw something that Harold said. He messy.
Child, I see what Harold's saying.
Baby,
That
he
I
had
have
to squoze that thigh round band though, baby.
It's
It's
feisty. He messy
giving
too.
baby by nature.
Oh my god.
Woo! I know
Well,
you
Now
like
he
first of
me
all,
laughed at me
now.
when I barked.
Bando posted a picture first on his page, and
He did.
then he sent me the other version of the picture where it was more shut up T, where it was
Right.
more polished,
Baby,
and
that's
he
what
sent
I
me
send
that
out
one,
to the
and I
men's when
posted.
I'm feeling sexy.
Ah! As a matter of fact, when that video comes out, I am not finna make y'all watch it over here. Y'all gonna watch it over there. I don't want to hear shit from y'all when that video comes out.
You
You
ain't
gonna
gotta
send
be
me
there.
stuff?
You ain't got to
I don't
listen
know
to a
why.
damn thing. We gonna talk though.
Oh, I'm
Right.
sure.
You gonna hear it from us
Scotty,
in
have you
the
watched
Discord.
the Ultimate Girls Trip episode 2 yet?
I have not watched it
I can't
yet.
get it so one.
Okay.
It was boring. I mean, the first episode was boring enough, but I don't know what the second one gonna give. And I think I'm gonna go. I think I am gonna review it again and just make it pre-recorded because doing it live is not worth it to me.
Yeah.
You know what you have to do to watch that show, which I realized is I literally was like, because my days off is Monday, Tuesdays. So I literally watch Housewives and all those shows on Monday on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
I just put it in the background. And then if I hear something like that, if they laughing or joking or somebody be like, ooh, okay. And then I'll, pay like look up at the TV. But I just play it in the background. That like play it in the black background. Don't take no notes. Like, just I mean reviewing it, you gotta take notes, I guess. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
it's one of those shows for me because I'm not a YouTuber that I can just play it in the background and just not even really focus on it. And then if I hear little things or y'all review it or something, I go back and I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, that was kind of crazy or that was funny or you know what I mean? Shows like that, it's just like NYC, what's some people? Next Gen
Yeah,
NYC.
I couldn't review that. Although I
I
wanted
don't yeah,
to, it was one of them shows I didn't want to review. Like
don't
it's just like
yeah,
okay.
don't.
It's
I
too
watched
much.
it. I watched it. It's a cool little show, but don't you know
But
yeah.
to answer Parker Boy's question, Patches is overseas. You know, Patches is with the military, so that's why y'all are not seeing him. But I have
I
spoken
mean,
to
if you watch the
Patches.
news, you can
Yeah.
pretty much see what's happening. Y'all know
Yeah,
what's been going
Well,
on.
he literally.
Pay attention to that stuff.
yeah, yeah. Because actually spoken to Patches. Like it's every other week he'll hit me up or whatever just to let me know he alive. So he's still
But
around. He
We
just
it's
ain't been here.
we praying for Patches because I knew he was military, but I didn't know that he was actually back over.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna be
active
praying
duty.
for him.
so
Hmm.
where is he though?
I don't know exactly where.
He hasn't said, but like I said,
Yeah,
if you watch
but
the
Gotcha.
news, you can kind of
Well,
guess.
yeah, because it's bad. Because they're talking about because my dad he's retired military and so is my husband, and they keep up with everything. And they're saying that they're putting like 30K on soldiers' heads over there. Every American soldier that you unalive over there is 30K a head.
Well, we're not
oh,
Yeah.
gonna speak that into existence
yeah,
at
we do not
all.
want
Child,
to speak into
y'all keep
existence.
We
him in the
shall.
team and everybody over there up in prayer. If that's all
Yeah,
true, then
we're not gonna speak
Yes,
let the
that way
folks make
into
it
please.
home to
existence.
their families in one piece. Y'all, I ain't trying to be no widow. Y'all know Patrick's my husband.
Yeah, because it's
Yes, that is
scary
your
when
husband.
your loved ones are over there. Like I'm glad that my husband and my father survived their deployments and they came back.
Right. So we're gonna continuously keep Patches in our prayers while he's over
Sure is,
there.
because I sure didn't know.
Positive vibes.
Right, most definitely. But yeah, like back to what we were saying at first, because I'm just gonna talk about this up until we make it to an hour. How about that? We're gonna stay up here for an hour. But um I do think that because like I said, that last time I was in Discord. It was fun, like fun conversation. Like everybody was in there talking and stuff like that. And then I don't go in there often like everybody else, but they have a lot of stuff that they do in there. And then because you know what, Feisty. Now that you said it, I was saying to myself, now that this picture done gone up, I know that damn Discord is booming right now. That's the first thing that Bando actually said. He said, "Oh, your supporters is gonna talk about your ass after today." I said, "Oh, I know they are. Yeah." Even he know how y'all get down, which is crazy.
First of all, Bando like us. Don't do that.
He do actually. So yes, he posted a picture first, but what's so crazy is we were filming that day too, so y'all would get to see the behind the scenes of making that video, y'all. So
I just want to know, was he been
Whatever happened?
in
What?
MSD
I'm
video?
sorry. Go ahead.
Oh,
no, go ahead.
I was asking, was he bending you over like he was in the MSD video?
Back to
Oh,
what Andrea was asking. What were
Yeah,
you
yeah. I was
see,
about.
asking, Andrea?
I was about to say whatever happened to how y'all was doing the reviews. You and him doing the music reviews,
Oh,
and
we're
then
still we're
oh no no
still
no
gonna do it.
not the music reviews, the
Bad
baddie.
boys.
Yeah, that one.
We're still trying to do it. It's just a point of timing and stuff like that. Like that's the only thing
Okay.
because we wanted to do it. We were gonna try to do it over the weekend, but we had to film that video because we had to film that music video because the plan was Banda was gonna stay over Friday night and then we gonna get up Saturday, and if we had the time, we was gonna get up, go live. But then again, no, he was gonna go live that Friday night when he stayed over with me, but he wound up being in the studio for too long, and by the time he got to the studio, I was asleep. So that's why we didn't get to do the bad boy stuff because we want to do that Friday. But
Yeah, because the reunion just wrapped
and
on Sunday.
I haven't even seen the last part
I'm
of
not
it
gonna
yet.
spoil it.
Yeah,
I
don't
ain't gonna
please don't.
spoil it
I'm gonna watch it once we get off of here. But yes, that's still happening. We just haven't had the time to do it because of this video stuff, and we've been
because
filming a lot. So
unlike some people, I could be like, I like to watch all the Ratchet shows. Yes, I do have a Zeus Network subscription, and I have for years. And I watch all the shows, all the Ratchet shows, because sometimes I be like, sometimes you want to, it is what it is. And so I was enjoying that review that y'all did because I was like, I was on, y'all kind of had kind of the same sentiments about it, but I was on your side a lot of like the people. So you gotta go on ahead and watch that
yeah, I'm gonna
close.
watch it once I get off here. But Bando is the reason why I was watching Bad Boys this season because
Yeah, I know.
I
I know.
wasn't gonna watch it at all. So
Mhm.
Oh, Trey
All
says,
right,
oh, you
y'all. Well,
haven't
I'm gonna
seen the
drop.
disc.
Y'all have a good night.
All right.
Night.
Let me see. It says, oh, you haven't seen the discourse in Discord. No, I
And
have
Scotty,
not.
and Scotty, when you do your when you do the book review, year in review, can
Hmm.
you do it on a Monday or a Tuesday? Because that's when I'm off. Because I would love to be.
That only depends on if
I know.
Potomac is back or not, because
Oh,
the
that's
whatever you like it or
true.
not panel is about to go on hiatus after next week because that's gonna be the last part of the reunion. So we will be on hiatus
But
up
they're not
until
coming back until October.
that's the
Your
thing.
book, your book
I
is
don't know that
September.
to be I don't know that to be a fact yet. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay, I
but
got you.
more than likely it probably will be on a Monday because Potomac probably won't be on yet. But we'll do it though. Either way we'll do it, so
Okay. I be
but
trying to catch the lies. I be missing out.
well, a lot of times, and I've been getting I was getting DMs all last week too. A lot of people aren't getting notifications from my lives. I don't know why they're not, but a lot of people are not getting notifications from my lives, and sometimes people have to search me in order to find me, which is so
Yeah,
frustrating. So
Yeah.
some people don't even know I put out a video; they have to find me. So I don't know what's
Yeah.
going
I've
on with
had to
that.
do that a couple of times, and I watch you all the time.
hmm
Like I just
Right?
come in because I like literally get it at the end. And then I
Hmm.
just come in and be like, make sure I hit the like button, get in the comments, and tell everybody hit the like, subscribe, and all of that. But then it'd be already over, and I'm like, damn, I just got my notification 10 minutes ago. You know what I mean? So I'll be missing out. But um, like the last week, I've been getting them, but I've been at work. But at the same time, I'll just come in, say hey, like the video, and things like that, and then drop out.
Well, I'm gonna say this before we go. Y'all know I always give you guys an update on what's going on with the scene ATL because we're filming season 2 right now. We are now into the 6th episode,
All right.
and
Okay.
it's a lot going on.
Congratulations.
It's a lot going on that damn show. It's a lot going on. Okay, that's all I can say.
Yeah, I say I'm really proud of you. Like I like all the things that you've done. You've spoken into existence and you've done it, and I'm proud that you're sticking to it. You know what I mean? Like and just keep speaking stuff into existence. I know all the things and the 3 years ago, the things that you was going through last year, this year, just past couple of months, and you had to go home and everything, but you still sticking it out, and that's a testament to the type of person that you are, which means that you can get through anything and you can accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. You're one of those people, as far as YouTubers, that when you say you're gonna do something, you do it. You just got to stick with it. And I could see you
I
doing way more than this.
I appreciate that because listen, I was gonna leave. I was gonna leave the scene ATL after the first season. I was gonna just leave it alone at first, but they all talked me into doing it again. Because at first, it wasn't necessarily because I was upset about any scrutiny that I received, because I didn't really get any scrutiny from the people that was watching the show. It was more so scrutiny from
Right.
people in that particular web series sphere, if that makes
Hmm.
sense. It really wasn't the people watching, it was people that are figures in the web reality world that gave me a lot of pushback for being on the show, being a reviewer of a show to being on the show. And so it was like that type of thing. And then of course me and Bando's relationship or situationship at that time was under a microscope, and there was a whole lot of discussions and shit about that, and everybody had their own opinions about it and shit. So um it was a lot to deal with, but I can say that the show kind of helped me in a lot of different ways. It's the reason why I was able to talk about my essay, because if I wasn't on the show I probably would have never talked to my mom about it, and me being on the show kind of forced me to talk to my mother about it and my father about it. um I kind of feel like the show is the reason why me and Bando actually made it official finally after 2 years. And it forced us to spend a lot of time together, and get to know each other a lot more than we did already. And here we are now, 7 months in a relationship, which is crazy. So I
And
can I yeah, go ahead.
the thing I like about y'all's relationship, it wasn't a trauma bond. It was more of like y'all supported each other. You know how some people get into relationships because, oh, I went through this, you went through that, and da 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 da, and you might bond off of certain traumas, but from the outside looking in, it doesn't seem like y'all got together because y'all trauma bonded over some weird. Or no, I don't want to say weird. Over some stuff, y'all. It seems legit and real. And that's what I like to see. And that's why I'm glad you did come back for a season 2, even though we haven't seen it yet. But I like the fact that it's not how some people just trauma bond and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna be together for the sake of being together.
Hmm.
It don't come off that way.
It's not, and I think that the best thing about it is the fact that we didn't allow the outside noise to really make an impact on anything, because that's all it really was outside noise. Everybody had opinions about shit, but they didn't know shit. So it was kind of like, everybody had so much to say, but they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Yep.
So
Right.
that was pretty much adjusted it. Like they were talking about, because the thing, and I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna go ahead and get out because we're going over time. But the thing about it was, when we got on that show, me and Bando were not even in communication like that at all. Like we wasn't in communication period during that time. Like he had came to my birthday dinner and stuff. That was that February. March passed, we really didn't talk. April passed, we talked, but mm, May came along. We started filming the show, and then I ran into him at a performance that he was doing. We started back speaking. We hung out for his birthday. Bam, we had to shoot the scene the very next day, and that's how we even started back speaking about us having to be on this show. So people made it seem like, when people was watching it, it looked a certain way. Now I understand what reality stars say when they say things are portrayed a certain way. When you look at it, it looks like, when you look at the show, people was sitting up here thinking that I was just some love sick puppy that was chasing after some man that really didn't want to be with me. But in all reality, me and this man had just gotten into each other's spaces again when the camera started rolling. So we're back into trying to figure out what we're doing. Like we weren't even talking about getting back together or nothing like that. We were just being cool, hanging out, enjoying this, doing the show and being in each other's company again. That's what people were seeing. But then you got people constantly questioning shit after you done already answered the question multiple times. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, now I understand what people say when they on the show and they say, well, it's portrayed a certain way. Because I was portrayed in a way like I'm just this lovesick puppy and I need my friends to speak on my behalf. And that was not the case at all. Like I didn't need none of that. Me and Bando were cool when we came into this show. We had just started back speaking. And by the end of filming, it went to another level. So it is what it is. But um but the next season is gonna be good. I can honestly say that it won't be so Scotty and Bando heavy like it was last season, because that was pretty much a Scotty and Bando show all last season, and it won't be like that this time. That's what I can say. But I'm about to go, y'all. So thank you guys for coming up, though. I appreciate you guys for coming up.
We love you,
Thank
Scotty.
you for having us. We love you.
Love you guys too. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Bye
Good
bye.
night. And that is it, you guys. I really enjoyed doing this panel with everybody tonight. I'm glad that everybody showed up for the panel. And that's about it. So I'm about to go on and get out of here. I'm about to take me some NyQuil and shit like that. And I'm finna lay down. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye, y'all.